Hello everyone, how is everything? I hope that you have a wonderful time. Today's lesson is about linguistics by Jean Aitchison. What is linguistics? What is linguistics? Okay, if we want to read the definition of linguistics, okay, we will say it is the systematic study of language. It is the systematic study of language. As it could be here, okay, you can note that in the last line for the first paragraph here, the systematic study of language. This is the definition of linguistics in general. You have to know also the second question, which is what is a linguist? What is a linguist? It's really important to know what is a linguist, okay? Who is a linguist and why we say, okay, a linguist on it. A linguist is a person who studies linguistics, is usually referred to as a linguist. A person who studies linguistics. A person who studies linguistics, okay? يعني الشخص اللي يدرس اللغة، علم اللغة، احنا نطلق عليه ب linguist. So, here we have this question is also important. This question, how does linguistics differ from traditional grammar? How does linguistics differ from traditional grammar? First, and the most important, linguistics is descriptive. Linguistics is descriptive, not prescriptive. يعني linguistics وصفي وليس قواعديا. The other different, okay, which is linguists are interested in what is said. This one. Linguists are interested in what is said, not what they think ought to be said. Not what they think ought to be said. This is the most important thing that we have studied here, and leave the rest, it's not too much important. The second important way in which this one, the second important way in which linguistics differs from the traditional school grammar is linguistics regard the spoken language as a primary rather than the written. يعني بدلا من المكتوبة. Of course, first of all we have to think and then to speak. After that we will write, okay? So it's really true. And a third way, here we have the third way, it's also important, we have to mention, in which linguistics differ from traditional grammar studies is that it does not force language into Latin-based framework. Latin-based framework. That's it for the important things from this paper. The scope of linguistics. What is the scope of linguistics? First of all, we have to know that the center is phonetics. Phonetics, علم الصوت, the study of human speech sound. This is a simple definition for phonetics. The study of human speech sound, okay? And here you have to know the differences between phonetigian and the linguistics. Phonetigians are concerned with the actual physical sound, okay, مع الأصوات الملموسة الواقعية. Phonetigians, the raw material out of which language is made. They study the position of the tongue, teeth and vocal cords during the production of sound. يعني الفونتيجن هو نفس الفونetics احنا قلنا يعتمد على البوزيشن، يعني مكان التحدث، مكان الصوت، سواء كان من الtongue اللسان أو الteeth. While linguistics here, linguistics on the other hand are more interested in the way in which language is patterned. Okay, يعني يهتم بنمط اللغة. Sound patterning, then phonology is surrounded by syntax. Also you have to know the definition of syntax, semantics, grammar. Here we have branches for grammar. Morphology with its definition. They are important. You have to mention it. Here also we have more scopes, which is sociolinguistics, psycholinguistics, applied linguistics, computation linguistics, stylistics, anthropological, philosophical, historical linguistics with its types. We have types for historical, which is synchronic, diachronic, linguistic typology. Okay, all these things, they are about definitions. Okay, you have to save the definitions only for these scopes of linguistics. Here we have something mentioned to just like a review for this chapter, and here the chapter 2. We will explain it in the next lecture.